Maya pulled her thin shawl tighter around her shoulders as she sat in the corner of the small diner, hoping no one noticed how she kept tearing her bread into tiny pieces to make it last longer. Her daughter, Lena, only 6, sat opposite her, swinging her feet under the table, her big brown eyes following every plate the waiters carried past. They had come inside only because of the sudden rainstorm, but Maya knew they couldn't afford even the cheapest meal here. She whispered, "We should leave quietly, sweetheart," and gathered her bag before anyone asked for their order. But just as they stood, a deep voice stopped them. "Ma'am, is everything all right?" Maya froze. It was Ethan, the tall single dad who ran the diner's kitchen during the daytime and worked construction at night. She tried to smile politely. "Yes, we were just leaving," but Ethan's eyes shifted to little Lena, and he caught the way she had been staring at the plate on his table, the untouched fries he had left behind. His heart tightened. He knelt down to the girl's level and said gently, "Hey Munchkin, hungry?" Lena hesitated but nodded once. Maya panicked. "No, please, we're fine. We don't need anything." Ethan stood and looked at Maya with calm firmness. "Sit. Let me bring you both something warm. No charge." Maya shook her head, embarrassed, but before she could refuse again, Lena whispered, "Mama, please." And Maya's resolve broke. Minutes later, Ethan returned with 2 hot bowls of soup and fresh bread that filled the air with a comforting aroma. Maya tried to hide her trembling hands as she thanked him. He simply smiled and took the seat across from them. "You're new in town?" he asked gently. Maya nodded. "I left. Someone my daughter shouldn't grow up around." It was all she could say without her voice cracking. Ethan didn't push. Instead, he told Lena jokes, the kind his own son loved before school. Lena giggled softly, the sound making Maya's eyes sting. As they ate, Ethan disappeared to the back and returned with a small takeaway bag. "For later," he said. Maya tried to protest but he placed it in front of her anyway. "I know pride," he said softly. "But I also know what it's like to raise a kid alone." Maya looked at him curiously. He nodded. "My wife died when my boy was 3. The nights were the hardest. But kindness from strangers kept us going." His honesty disarmed her. For the first time in months, she felt safe. When she finished the meal, Ethan offered something unexpected. "If you need work, even part-time, the diner could use help. And it comes with meals." Maya's breath caught. "Why are you doing this?" Ethan smiled, eyes warm. "Because your daughter looked at my plate the same way my son once looked at a stranger's. Someone helped him. Now it's my turn." The next morning, Maya returned, this time with hope rather than shame. She tied on an apron Ethan handed her, and within an hour, the whole diner buzzed with talk of the new quiet but hardworking woman who moved like she'd been there forever. Lena played with Ethan's son in the corner, their laughter filling the space like sunlight. Weeks passed, and Maya's confidence returned piece by piece. Ethan noticed everything. The way she smoothed her daughter's hair, the way she hummed while cleaning, the way she always checked if anyone else needed something before taking a break. One evening, after closing, he found her wiping the same table for the 5th time, nervous. "Maya," he said softly. She turned, startled. He stepped closer. "You don't have to run anymore. Not from hunger, not from fear." Her eyes filled. "I don't know how to thank you." Ethan shook his head. "You already have. You brought light back into this place." Lena peeked from behind her mother, and Ethan's son joined her. They smiled shyly at each other. Ethan looked into Maya's eyes, warmth spreading through him. "Stay," he whispered. "Not because you need help, but because we could build something together." Maya felt her heart finally open again. She nodded slowly, and in that little diner, under its flickering warm lights, 2 single parents and their children found the family they never thought they deserved, because one man noticed a hungry little girl staring at his plate.